Hi everyone, Trisha here, checking in, and it is my official 2-week post-op check-in. So my stats are high weight 245, date of surgery weight was 233, last week was 223.8, and this week is 218.4. So I'm out of the 220s, happy about that. I've lost 5.4 pounds this week. 14 and a half pounds since surgery and 26.6 pounds total. So can't complain about almost 30 pounds in a month, even though 12 pounds of it was pre-op, but who cares? I do need a new scale. It took me like 3 different locations in my bathroom to make sure I got the same number because they kept fluctuating. So new scale is on the agenda very soon. What is new with me? So, I was self-pay and I flew to Florida for my surgery to get a really good price. And normally at the 2-week post-op check, they take the stitches out. I'm not having a 2-week post-op check. So I could have either gone into my clinic and had them taken out, but then I would have had to pay for the visit. Or I could take them out myself, or I could let them dissolve. They look like fishing wire, so it seems like it would have taken a really long time for them to dissolve. So I opted to take them out myself, and I did it last night, and it wasn't that bad. So I actually took a Percocet in advance just because I was afraid it was really going to hurt, and it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't bad at all. There's a couple spots that stung a little bit coming out, but overall, no big deal. The nurse said it wouldn't be a big deal, but it's hard to believe her because she's not the one taking out her own stitches out of her stomach. But really not bad. As far as pain goes, I've had some occasional pain at my stitches, more like a tenderness. Every now and then I do get a sharp pain. It's on my left side, and it's a little bit above my stitches. So I've heard that there's like one muscle that they stitch on the inside. I don't know if that's true, and people get sort of pain in that same spot, but it hasn't been too bad. I'm not taking Percocet very often at all, unless I overdo it, and then when it gets towards the end of the day, if I'm really hurting, then I'll take one. And even then, it's the Percocet I have, I think, is really low dose, so it's just enough to take the edge off. I do sometimes overdo it, and then I get sore, and then I'm sore for like the rest of the day. On Saturday night, I went to a Taylor Swift concert. Yes, I'm 32. Yes, I went to a Taylor Swift concert. It's kind of a tradition with me and my best friend. So I was doing some dancing, and I was really, really sore all day yesterday. So I think that was a result of that. But overall, feeling good. Just feeling tired in general. I've heard that when people hit like the 2 or 3 week mark, they kind of hit a wall, and I think it's from like weeks of such a low calorie diet. So I try to actually get to take 1 nap a day, which has been great because my husband's been home. Now I'm home alone with my son, and I can nap when he's napping, or I can shower and like get dressed and get ready for the day. So I don't know if I'll get a nap in today, but I'm really tired today. So food, I am still tolerating everything. I haven't had any nausea. I haven't had any vomiting. My next phase starts today. I think it's phase 3 on my diet. Every surgeon's plan is different and their stages are numbered different, but basically it allows, instead of 1 to 2, it's 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 ounces of protein mini meals. So again, it has to be like pretty much all protein, as opposed to like I still don't get vegetables, which I didn't think I would miss vegetables, but I actually do miss vegetables. I think it's going to be a while before I can eat 4 ounces. I made 2 eggs this morning instead of 1, and I couldn't even. I think I ate maybe a little bit more than 1 of the eggs, but by no means could finish both eggs, and that's about 4 ounces. So we'll see. And I'm just gonna stop when I'm full. So whether I'm eating 2 ounces or 4 ounces, just gonna stop when I'm full. So, and it took me like a full 30 minutes to even eat what I did of the eggs. So, let's see. Oh, I don't have a texture restriction anymore on my protein. So before it was soft proteins like cottage cheese, ground meat, ricotta, stuff like that. Now I can have like whole meat, so chicken and beef and pork, and it doesn't have to be ground. she did say to make sure it's like pretty tender and not dry because that might cause some trouble going down. So I'm excited to be able to expand my diet a little bit. And I can apparently also have 1 to 2 tablespoons of soft fruit added to my yogurt or cottage cheese. I don't really want to add cup fruit to my cottage cheese, and I don't really eat that much yogurt because I'm with the shakes. I'm like pretty sick of the sweet stuff. So, and I can have like a mashed up, a little bit of mashed up banana, but I'm not sure if I'll add that in at this point. It seems like 1 to 2 tablespoons. It's more just for the taste than anything else. Let's see. What else? Oh, I'm cooking my first real meal tonight, so I'm excited about that. It's a chicken casserole with sort of some Mexican flavors. So it's got, I guess I am adding a tiny bit of vegetables in these casseroles, but it's like canned green chilies and chopped onions. Like there's no bulk really to it. And I can, yeah, I think that's fine. So yeah, it's going to be creamy, and it's, I'm sure, going to be really good to eat like sort of a more complex meal rather than just cottage cheese or just these like single soft proteins. So I think that'll be awesome. I'm currently eating about 400 to 500 calories a day. For a while I was eating about 300 to 400, but I wasn't getting my protein in. In order to get my protein in, I found I do have to have about 400 to 500 calories. So I don't really know where I should be because my nurse said just focus on protein. I want to know if I'm eating too many or not enough calories. I don't think I'm eating not enough or too many, because that's not very many calories, but I just want to like follow the plan and do the right thing. So let's see, exercise. So I'm supposed to be walking 1 to 2 miles a day by 6 weeks. I can tell you right now, the rate I'm going, that's not going to happen. So I really need to kick it up and start like taking good walks every day. It's been beautiful outside, so I don't even have a good excuse, but I don't know if Target counts. I'm going to Target later, so I feel like I could walk 2 miles around Target easily. But yeah, I do need to get on the ball for walking. And then I don't know if it's 4 or 6 weeks that I'm cleared for exercise. I will have to check with my doctor, but I guess it probably will depend somewhat on how I feel. So if I feel totally ready at 4 weeks, then I can probably start at 4 weeks. But if I'm still getting sore from bending over or like overdoing it, then I guess I need to wait longer. So, but the sooner I start exercising, the more the weight's going to come off. So I need to remember that and get on the ball. So, let's see what else. This last week I've been home, and my husband has been working from home, and he's been so helpful. He did have to go into work one day, and I went and stayed with my mom for the day. But he's totally been on baby duty, lifting Lucas in and out of his crib, in and out of the high chair, changing diapers, which only because we do it on the floor since he's so wiggly, and it was hard for me to get up from a seated position, but that's getting better now, so I'm back on poopy diaper duty. Which he's probably really happy about. So yeah, he's been great. This week he's back to work, but he will be going out of town for a few days, and I think for the time being, when he goes out of town, I'm gonna go stay at my parents' house, just because if I'm really exhausted by the end of the day from chasing around a 1-year-old, and I don't have someone to help me at the end of the day to take a break and rest, I'm a little nervous about that. So that's kind of my plan for now. And yeah, so that's pretty much the recap of my week. Not that exciting, but hey, over 5 pounds lost in a week is always good. I don't know why I'm adding this. So this is a little TMI. I won't say any more than with my current diet that I'm on, I'm getting like 0 fiber. And so things are not working the way that they're supposed to be, and it's been not a fun situation. So I think that might be one of the reasons I'm so excited to add veggies to my menu. Yeah, so I don't know, if you're pre-op, that's probably something you can expect because you're just not getting any fiber to help things move along. So I did not make my product review video this weekend because I did not get my act together, and I was watching the football games. Yay, go Packers! Who won? Yay! but I will eventually, just whenever I have to gather all the stuff and figure out exactly what I want to review. So that is coming at some point. So yeah, I'm just at 10 minutes, so I'm going to cut this off now. And if you have any questions, email me, trishasleevestory@gmail.com, or leave a comment. Otherwise, if I don't make another video before then, I will see you next week, and good luck on your journey. Bye.